Well, so are we as the Seahawks get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about. About 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Wait, 20!
50 seconds, come on! I'm coming for you, son! I'm coming for you, son! Hey!
Sony Michel, his first carry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots 7, Seahawks nothing.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Run left! Joker! Hey! One left!
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Bring it! One left! Turn up! Kill! Turn up! He's crashing! He's checking left!
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Four down.
Go, Mike 51. Check. Let's go. Time to crash. Go.
One left.
Shoot.
Sponge. No. He's coming.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He hits his running back, Procise. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, 42 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Spins away. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down now, it's Carson, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Mike 54. You better be afraid of me.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll roll him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's John Simon with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 52.
To throw again, Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
My shadow.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Check.
He'll have a first down past the 40. Here's Sanu on the catch. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Wait, 20. Alert. Hey, wahoo. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Rip right. Mike's 54.
Hey, gold 66.
Good. Watch the twist.
Brady now on first down. He's got it to James White. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Rush in.
Hey, 66. Hey, zoom.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's a screen. Hey, exit. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. They're running it.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Rim. You better bring it.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Brady gives this to White. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Protein spill. Shadow. Hey, check it.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Go.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Here we go.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and the pressure gets to him again. Jamie Collins in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's Dorsett. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Check. First down. X3. 218. Chop.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Pack it.
On first down, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it's third down.
Looked like he tried it all there. Tried to use some physicality, right? Tried to use some footwork, some head fakes, but he was covered the entire way. Dogged in every step. That forced the incompletion. No separation at the end of the route.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 24, check 24. 25, check 25, check 25. Go bandit. 4, Mike by 4.
On third down, Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 48 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. 15. Check back 15. Here we go, here we go. Kill, kill, kill.
The final shot before half for Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the areas and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Now Wilson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Simon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
51. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Hey, look for signal. Check 43. Check it out.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. He's got this one complete to John Ursua. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Strip that ball. Watch out. Tight dog. Switch. Good job right there. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
From the shotgun, Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. John Simon getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
54's Mike. Sugar.
Brady going to throw. Caught by the tight end Watson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. To throw on third down. Brady is going to float this one deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third.
Watch the screen.
On second down, Michel. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Wait 20. Push him back. Regular. Check flag 33. Yeah, let's go 7. Go. Check 33. 33. All right, here we go. I'm here on check it.
On third down, Brady. He may try and run for this. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Wait, 20. Check. Block 54. I don't think you got it, sir. Hey, check it. Easy. 72.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Brady now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
No. You draw quarters. Check 15.
Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 23.
Hey, Steve 6. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Lost the pass.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And no, it's It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this fourth quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. And just a quick hitch route there, complete to his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. On first down, Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of 2 there. Second down. On second and 12. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Now it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Wilson to throw. It's complete to Lockett. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Alert, 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 alert. Check it back. 14, got it.
Here's Carson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Touch 50.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Check safety. Check. Lucky.
This is Carson. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers.
A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, a little drama there at the